Found a new reason for living. Naysayers making noise, all I hear them say.
Nothing to say on this one, man. Nothing to say on this one. The Yankees lose it.
Under my umbrella, hey, 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 hey.
In what is easily the worst loss of the season for the New York Yankees. This is it right here in front of our face. As you guys can see, the title of this video, Heartbreak in Toronto, because that is exactly what it is. The Blue Jays are going to go for the sweep of the New York Yankees tomorrow. And let me just tell you, man, this is a great game to call. Don't get me wrong. It started horrible. The Yankees had an absolutely epic comeback in this one, but we fall short. The American League East, my friends, is now tied up top. Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees are sitting at the same record, 10 games above 500. 48 and 38. Half game back are the Tampa Bay Rays. Boston back by 6. But where do we start with this one? Look, Will Warren, you guys got the box scores right here, man. This one's easy to sum up, isn't it? You got the box score right there, man. I mean, Corinne with the super chat. I don't want to see Volpe's stupid face for at least a week. That's saying something. I usually like his face. All right. She's sick and tired of Tony V, AJ Soprano. The Yankees comeback falls short. I mean, they come all the way back in this game. They tie it up 9-9 in the biggest home run of the year off the bat of Aaron Judge. No reason to even talk about Will Warren's start. Will Warren went ahead and, absolutely got hammered by the Toronto Blue Jays early. Just unbelievable. It's the worst. What is this guy talking about? Hold on a second. Let me see. What? They lost by 2 to the 4th best record in the AL? How is this the worst loss of the year? Boo must die. Did you not watch this game? This is the most crushing defeat of the season. By far. The Yankees came all the way back to tie this game at 9-9. You're saying it's not the most crushing defeat of the year because they got a good record? Who gives a fuck if they got a good record? What the hell are you talking about? Who cares if they got a good record? The point is, the Yankees came all the way back. It was an epic comeback from the Yankees. Then they fall short. It's the most crushing loss of the year by far. It's not even close. It's not even a conversation. Big G gave us the hope. The Yankees came all the way back, and Stanton gave us a little bit of hope. He hit his first homer of the season, and it was an absolute bomb off the bat. Boom! When Stanton does that, you got a good feeling where that one is going. And then, ladies and gentlemen, when that happened, that made it a 2-run ball game. And you felt very, very, very good about this one. Very good about this one. You kind of felt like the Yankees are going to come back. They're going to do their thing. They're going to get right back in this game. And they got close. Toronto added the home run. They made it a 2-run lead. Aaron Judge comes up, who gets a lot of flack for, hitting homers when the Yankees are in the lead big and things like that. But Judge comes up in the biggest home run of the year for Aaron Judge, and it's not even close. And the ball off the bat, all you worried about, did he pull it too much? Is it going to go foul? 440 feet to left field. An absolute bomb off the bat of Aaron Judge. But then the Yankees falter in a way that, I hate saying it because I don't want to be this guy to say this, but they falter in a way that is so Yankees this season. They basically end up losing this game in a way that the Yankees obviously should lose this game on a wild pitch. They lost on a wild pitch. That's how they lose this ball game. Jay Boogie says we'll see Boone's worth with how they responded. They lose this game on a wild pitch. I'm trying to see if I could find a video of the wild pitch again so we can look at this together. Let's see. Here it is. So we do got it here. Hate showing it, but I got to show it, right? It's part of the job here. Here's the wild pitch that the Yankees lose this game on right here. Let's take a look. It's got to be blocked with your body. I know I've saw a couple of people in here saying that that's a tough one to block. Not for a good catcher. Look at where this one is, guys. And that knee shit destroys you. Being on one knee destroys you. Look at where the pitch is, guys. Come on. I'm going to stop it right there. There you go. That's stopped. That's freeze framed. There it is right there. That ball needs to be stopped. And again, it's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate that this is the way that the New York Yankees lose a game, but it's also very fitting. And again, I'm not sitting here ripping him apart. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and rip Ben Rice apart. The Yankees are once again putting anybody anywhere. And I know Ben Rice has caught. I get that. I understand that. I get that 100%. So I'm not gonna sit here and beat up on Ben Rice at all. But it's very fitting that the Yankees end up losing on a way like this. Mark Ferrero, my good friend, says it seems like every damn time Judge hits a big home run, they lose. Cleveland last year, Boston this year, and now this one. Together with friends. Indeed. 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 So, just a tough loss, man. Yankees right now have been really bad. Month of June wasn't a good one. July does not start off good as the Yankees are quickly 0-2. To begin a month where his team faces some pretty good and pretty stiff competition. The Yankees after this will face 3 games against the Mets. They haven't been good, but they play us pretty damn well. They then have 3 against Seattle and 3 against the Chicago Cubs to finish up until the All-Star break. And then after that, you got Atlanta, you got Toronto again, you got Philly, and then you got Tampa Bay to finish the month. So, not an easy schedule for the Yankees, but nobody's crying for us. The Yankees got to go out there and play their game. That's all there is to it. They have to be much better than what they have shown right now. Anthony Volpe hit into a huge double play in this game. There's just some little things that this team does that really drive you up a wall because they just can't seem to get out of their own way. And that is a major problem. I go back to a few weeks ago, me and Francis Lee were doing designated spitters. And the New York Yankees had the largest lead of any division in baseball. The largest lead, 6.5. The largest lead of any team in baseball. And I shouldn't be shocked, but I kind of am because every year it's the same thing, but you never want to expect it to happen. Now they're tied and up top. And the Tampa Bay Rays are a half game behind. They'll face the Blue Jays tomorrow. They'll face them 4 more times this month. And they'll face the Tampa Bay Rays 4 times this month. What are you going to do? Shit happens. It's just a crushing ass defeat. Came all the way back, 9-9. Let me ask you guys a question. When it was 9-9, you guys thought we were winning this game or what? Tell me the truth on it. Let me know. I know the game's over, so it's hard to tell the truth. What do you guys think? Did you guys think the Yankees are going to win this game when it was 9-9? And also do me a favor, folks. Hit that like button for me.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Got a lot of nopes in there. I understand if you said no. I really did. I'll be honest with you. Call me a sucker if you want. I thought they were going to win this game. But there was a part of me that was saying it's too ugly to win this one. It's been too ugly for this team to win. Because there was a part of me that was like, we're going to win. But there was another part of me going, you know how these months are for this team. They keep, every time you say, if you guys remember last season we were doing a thing where we would sit there and go, the Yankees always go further down the rock bottom. You'd say it's rock bottom. They do something the next day to really hit rock bottom. And this is kind of like that, right? It's kind of like that. It's like we're sitting there going, is this rock bottom? Because what the fuck is next? I'm scared to know what's next at this point. I'm scared to know what's next. If this is rock bottom, what is? If this is not rock bottom, what is rock bottom? We're going to find out. 400 plus in here, guys. 87 on the likes. I know we want to get to your voicemails. I know everybody's chiming in. Everybody's ready to talk. Everybody's excited. And I want your guys' voice to be heard. So let's get right into it. Today's champ of the chat is my good friend, Anthony Garcia.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
Anthony Garcia, my good friend. Let's get right into voicemails, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. 804-592-6160. Folks, again, that is 804-592-6160. Let's get right into it. Here we go.
NYYU, everybody. This is Carlos calling. I know you
What's
have
up, man?
1,000 of them. This is Baby Oil Carlos free Diddy. Listen, that's probably the only good thing that happened today. But
Really?
in all seriousness, this fucking game is 7-0. I don't care if we come back to win the game. To me, it's still a loss. All I got to say is thank you for what you do, bro, because I don't know
Thank
how
you,
you
man.
sit here and do this shit.
Thank you, brother.
Unfortunately, I can't watch the whole loss because I work tomorrow at 4:30.
Okay.
It's right in front of us. Just, you guys always remember that. We're due for Boone to bang the table.
Yeah, it's
It's
coming up.
right in front of us. Love you all. Bye.
Yeah, the banging the table stuff, it's definitely that's definitely on the way. There's no doubt about that. The banging the table is on the way, and I haven't seen anything with Boone yet. If I do, guys, I'll be happy to play it for you guys and go from there. Let's keep it going.
Pete guy, your rant yesterday was an absolute smash. It was
Thank you, man.
It was epic. You covered everything, man. I had a
Thank you, my
rant
friend.
last week that, you just blew over and then some. But I want to add my 2 cents
Yes, sir.
to the super chat and to what you said
Yes, sir.
today, last night. Boone says this happens to all baseball teams. That's a freaking lie. It doesn't happen to teams that win the World Series or right there every year. Imagine this payroll with a good team, shitty league, and not make the playoffs. I could see it happening. He'll wait till September. Too late. Boone has one job and one job only, and that's to hold players accountable and get the best out of his players. And he's an absolute failing miserably.
I agree.
I'm out.
I agree, Guy. I agree, man. Everybody knows how I feel about Aaron Boone. Everybody knows how I feel about Boone, how I feel about Cashman. I'm very open about that, how I feel about Fishman. If I had the power and they all go tomorrow, they all go tomorrow. They'd all go tomorrow. Every single one of them. But Guy, you're spot on, and I thank you for your nice words. And it is what it is, man. I agree. I don't like that was the comparison he made, that this is baseball. It happens to every team. Yeah, it happens to every team, but it's a very odd trend for this club. And unfortunately, you don't have beat writers that can simply go, well, here's your record over the last 3 years during these months. What do you think it is? I mean, runners in scoring position has a lot to do with that, but they don't come prepared like that. But then again, if they did, they get kicked out. They get kicked out. Benjamin said, props to you, Pete, for not kissing the ring. Never, brother. I'm not going to do it. I'll never do it. Look, guys, I'm a very simple guy. Jira knows this. Francis knows this. I'm very simple. If I had to come on here and kiss this team's ass because that was my job to do, I couldn't do it. I couldn't get up to go work and do this. I couldn't do it because I can't be me. And if I'm not going to be me, I'm not going to do it. I can't. By all means, if the Yankees ever said, hey, we want you to call games the way you do it, just can't curse, got to be careful, curse words of what you say, but you can hold us accountable. I do it tomorrow. But I'm not gonna kiss no rings, man. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sit here and, but we almost came back, and yeah, we should be happy about that. No, we fucking lost. And we lost on a way that is fitting for this club. A fucking wild pitch. A wild pitch. Patrick Mahomey says, Mets, Yankees, we ass together. Hey, guess what?
Being together with friends is what I like to do. being together with friends. Together the whole day through.
Oh, forget about it, damn it. We're all together in this, folks. Let's keep it going.
I forgive Gleyber Torres. Under a new manager, Gleyber is playing a lot better. I was the one that called Gleyber ass many times throughout the last year and a half or so. But Gleyber has proven me wrong. I thought it was Gleyber. It's the manager. Aaron Boone is fucking ass. There's no other way to put it. Cashman's ass. Boone has no leadership at all. The guy is fucking a Pop-Tart. He just doesn't encourage the guys to get better. If someone is not playing good or not playing hard, he has an excuse every single time for them.
Oh, I tell you what, the Gleyber's ass guy, a.k.a. Crackle Nuts, I'm just putting it out there. He deserves credit for the fun voicemails, doesn't he? Let's keep it going, folks.
It was your boy Pino. It's only the
What's
8
up,
man,
man?
11-9, but I'm pretty much guessing we lose this fucking game. Look, man, I don't care who we bring in. Everybody's talking about, oh, make a trade. Fuck a trade, bro. You know, who we bring in, they're going to underperform. We're going to fucking ruin. End of the day, man, we lack basic fucking fundamentals. It is what it is. Our whole team is just defeated. We suck. Management sucks. And the tradition of the Yankees is dying little by little, man. Like, I seriously, bro, I'm losing. Like, I can't be mad no more, bro. It is what it is. I love the chat. I love watching you, hearing you call the game, bro.
Thank you, man.
It is what it is. I don't know, man. I think we in trouble this season, though, fam. For real. 100. Love everybody. Have a good day. Good night. Peace.
Thank you, brother. But yeah, it is, you know, in the moment, obviously, it's not hard to react because you're in the moment. But like I said, man, I couldn't come on this post game and start yelling and screaming about, you know, how I feel about this club because, you know that, you know what I mean? It's the way they lost is fitting and it's unbelievable. The way they lost the World Series last year is fitting. We talk about it all year. A lot of the stuff that people sit there and talk about, go, yeah, Pete, but it's only June. Yeah, Pete, but it's April. Yeah, Pete, but it's only May. Calm down. Why does that shit always come back and bite us in the ass when we finally say goodbye? Why is that? You notice that? That same stuff that everybody sits there and goes, but Pete, it's early. Why does that always come back and bite us in the ass? Because it matters. Because it matters. That's why.
Hey, Big Macho King in the house. How you doing? Yeah. Oh, when you score this many runs, yeah, you gotta win, yeah. And you gotta show and test the fortitude, yeah.
Yep.
And there's only one thing to do now. And Bad Boone on chilling judo and all bird mix. It's SummerSlam in East Rutherford, New Jersey, yeah. Come on, enter 1 man, ladies. You can't handle the madness. No, you can't. Oh, yeah. Macho.
Oh, man, all you guys could better my moods. I tell you what, there's nobody like Macho, man. I tell you what, unbelievable.
Pete, you're a fan, Uncle Dom here.
What's up, Dom?
Pete, is it going to be a year of just ripping our hearts out? Because
Yes, sir. It feels that way.
Damn good job of doing that.
Yes, sir.
Tease us, and then again, once again, the fundamentals. I mean, Pete, if you got to smother that fucking ball with your Johnson, Bryce has to do that. But let's not forget what happened. Let's forget the 11 runs. We could have easily been leading this game. It's sickening. It really is. It's sickening because, I mean, we're basically starting this month off the same way we ended it.
Yes,
Good night,
sir.
everybody. And send a page. I'm fucking sick.
I tell you what, man, I absolutely love. No, let me rephrase that. I hate to not hear Uncle Dom sing on a voicemail. When Uncle Dom doesn't sing on a voicemail, things just went really bad. And that absolutely sucks. Love hearing Uncle Dom sing, and when we don't get that, it's just not as fun as it normally is. But I understand it. I get it. It makes sense. But definitely not the funnest thing in the world when Dom isn't singing. I like when Dom is happy and excited and ready to go, but I understand. I get it. I certainly get it. Let's keep it going. Joey.
Oh, what a fucking soul-crushing, heartbreaking
Toronto
loss, man.
Yep.
Oh, this was going to go down in history. This was going to be it. God damn it. God damn it, man. This would have been an epic comeback. God damn it. But listen, we're not going to blame Boone for this one. Come on, guys. Come on, don't do that. Devin Williams is your closer. He's been settling in for a while. Come on. You have to go with that guy. But anyway, tough fucking beat. Tough fucking beat. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you, my friend. And yeah, look, I mean, I know everybody, sometimes you want to pile on and whatever and all that. I completely understand it. I get it. It's tough. It's tough.
Pete,
what's up,
I
man?
can't be too mad about this game, man. You know what?
Okay.
They were losing 8-0. They came back. They came all the way back. They tied it.
Indeed.
Stanton hit 2 fucking home runs. Unbelievable shots they were. And they lost 11-9. But like I said, man, they didn't give up. So I can't complain about this loss, even though it's a series loss to a division rival. And Jeff Passan earlier said that Yankee fans need to shut the fuck up. Well, listen, Jeff Passan, you little fucking weasel bitch. You have a right to fucking voice our opinions about this team. I guess Yankee fans were the only fans that can't complain about our team because we won championships, even though we haven't won one in like 16 years. So you can go suck a dick. Peace.
Hey, yo, little weasel bitch is wild. Damn. Nah, you never want to be called a little weasel bitch. I tell you that much. But nah, we addressed that, by the way. We addressed that. What Jeff Passan said, yeah, that was completely out of line and just made no damn sense. That was just an absolutely ridiculous statement that he said, comparing the Yankees to the Would you just rather be a Pirates fan? No, I'd rather be a fucking Yankee fan and expecting my team doesn't look to win every season. Yeah, and hold my team accountable. Yes, that's exactly what I expect. So don't give me that nonsense. I'm not going to go into it. NYYST talked about it. Francis and I talked about it already. I'm not going to keep talking about that moment. Let's keep it going, guys. A couple of more voicemails.
Hey, Pete. This game sucks.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you lose 8-0, 11-9. A loss is a loss.
Facts.
And I like the fight that this team showed today. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you don't win. Go Yankees. Bye.
Thank you, man. I appreciate the voicemail, and I don't see anything posted yet about Aaron Boone's post game. I don't know if anybody's heard any comments or anything yet, but let's keep it going.
The Yankees showed some real toughness tonight. You're being too hard on the Yankees. You need to say some more positive things about my team.
What the shit was that? The fuck was that? Kane calling in? Who was that? Kane? It's gotta be Kane! By God, that's Kane! That was Diddy, damn. He must have had a hard time in jail, I'll tell you that much.
Fire Aaron Boone. Fire Aaron
shit.
Boone. Fire
shit.
Aaron Boone. This is the bocce master of Bella Vista calling.
Oh, no!
You fire Boone if you know what's good for you. You fire him as soon as you can. Don't wait till the last minute. And while you're at it, get the Yankees some ping pong paddles. I mean, they have one good game, then they go back to choking again. Boone does not know how to win, Pete. You take my word for it. Well, you have a good day. Rock on. NY winding off ever. Smacky the likey. Hitty the subby. And remember, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. I said, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. Your day is coming, Boone. Once you get fired, I'm going down as the greatest Yankee president in Bella Vista history. Bye, Pete.
Greatest Yankee president in Bella Vista history. Very intriguing. But folks, let's take a listen to everybody's favorite manager. Here's Aaron Boone.
Grinded to battle back in this one. Just how deflating is it to not walk out of here with a win and drop your third straight?
Yeah, I mean, obviously don't want to never fun losing 3 in a row, especially to a division opponent. But our guys competed their ass off and battled and, you know, never got down or deflated no matter what we're going through right now, and just put up really good at-bats against a really good pitcher, got him out of there and worked our way back into it. And, you know, they finished it off tonight, but no, pleased with the effort, and hopefully that's something that can springboard us a little bit, you know, going into tomorrow and the rest of the week.
You brought Williams in there in the 8th inning. He struck out the first batter he faced, but then he walked 2, 1 intentional. Just what overall were you seeing in that inning from Williams?
Yeah, I mean, you know, gets the punch out, and then, you know, Springer works the walk against him, and then, you know, once he stole second, I was just, you know, kind of a tough call there with, you know, Vladdy or Alejandro, who's swinging great too, obviously, but I just figured maybe keep the, you know, take one of them out of play and maybe get a ball on the ground too. You know, gets a sac fly in the wild pitch. So, you know, not much off, just you know, a couple things not going our way there.
Aaron, what did you see from Will tonight?
From what?
Will.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't gone back to look at a lot of the pitches, obviously, in that first inning, which was a grind, but, you know, they got after him pretty good there. You know, a couple walks in the inning don't help them, you know, but they were able to really sting some balls. So just in the center of a plate, you know, with some pitches, he's been so good with swing and miss. And this is a team that's very, you know, doesn't swing and miss a lot, and they were able to make some really good contact on some mistakes in that first inning.
Was there any consideration of walking Barger there in the 9th to pitch to Clement?
A little, but you know, with a guy as decorated as he is and as good as he is, you know, with the base open there, I like him going after. I'm not going to get in the intentional walk game a bunch with my elite guys back there. So, no.
When Judge hits that one to tie it, did it kind of just feel like you guys were going to come all the way back to win that one?
Yeah, I mean, it felt that way before, frankly. But just really good at bats all night, especially, you know, obviously, especially Judgy. You know, the last few days, I feel like, you know, really just at-bat quality been there, but up and down the lineup tonight.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a lot of time just really a waste of time. I mean, obviously, you know, today is not much that honestly me myself, I'm just, you know, kind of put it on Aaron Boone there, but tough crushing loss for the Yankees, man. I named this video the post game heartbreak in Toronto. It was a heartbreak in Toronto. Best thing the Yankees could do is salvage the series a little bit and win one and don't go home with nothing tomorrow. You got to go ahead and you got to try to, no doubt about it, go out there and win this damn game because things are not looking cute right now when it comes to the Yankees. Not one bit. Tomorrow the Yankees will finish this series off. Clark Schmidt versus Chris Bassett. Bassett always pitches pretty well against the Yankees. Clark has been good as of late. That's it, folks. That's what we got. The Yankees are now tied. They got company atop the AL East. They are tied with the Toronto Blue Jays, Tampa Bay, a half game back. And ladies and gentlemen, as always, we got it for you tomorrow. Ball game mañana. And I do believe, let me see, 7:07 again tomorrow, folks. So we got you covered. With that being said, everybody, peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your night. God bless you guys. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for they next. We come to collect. Did it all on my own, yeah. When it brought it back home, yeah. Now they calling my phone, yeah. But I'm all in my zone. They not a threat. not impressed. Did it all on my own, yeah. Went and brought it back home, yeah. Bought a watch with the stones, yeah. Caught him watching my throne, yeah. Ain't no one doing the shit that we doing. Ain't nobody moving the way that we moving. How about the sprinter and shoot?